In the heart of a vast and untamed jungle, where sunlight struggled to pierce the canopy and every rustling leaf told a tale, lived a young tiger named Veer. Born under a blood moon on a stormy night, Veer's arrival was seen by the elders as a sign of greatness. His stripes were darker, his eyes fiercer, and his heart bolder than any cub in generations. But life as the jungle knew it was never about prophecy. It was about survival. Veer grew up in a small den near the riverbank, raised by his mother who taught him not just how to hunt, but how to live with dignity. The jungle doesn't care who you are, she would say, her voice calm and wise. It only respects strength, patience, and purpose. As Veer matured, he watched the elder tigers rule the jungle. There was Raksh, the oldest and mightiest, with battle scars running down his flank. He led with pride and strength, but also fear. Veer often wondered if he could ever lead like that. But he wasn't the strongest, he wasn't the fastest, and in the jungle, that mattered. One day, a terrible drought struck. The river thinned to a stream, prey became scarce, and the animals grew desperate. Tensions rose, fights erupted over territory and waterholes. Raksh declared that whoever could cross the entire jungle and return with water from the sacred lake in the north would be the next ruler. The journey was dangerous, full of predators, traps, and burning heat. No one volunteered, but Veer stepped forward. The jungle laughed, a young, untested tiger against the wildest journey of all. But Veer didn't flinch. The race of life is not won by the strongest, he said quietly, but by those who refuse to stop running. And so, the race began. Veer ran through thickets that tore at his skin, over rocks that burned under the sun. He encountered a wounded deer, and instead of attacking, helped it out of pity. He crossed paths with a lost cub and guided it back to its mother. Every step he took was not just toward the lake, but toward becoming something more than a hunter. Days passed. Veer reached the sacred lake, shimmering under the northern lights. He drank, filled a carved gourd with water using his paws, and turned back. On his return, he was ambushed by a pack of jackals. Weakened, he fought back, not with rage but with resilience. He didn't win by brute force, but by outsmarting them, leading them into a ravine. He limped back into the jungle clearing, gourd still intact, eyes burning with determination. The elders watched in silence. Even Raksh, the great leader, bowed his head. Veer hadn't just proven his strength, he had proven heart, compassion, and endurance. Years passed, and under Veer's leadership, the jungle changed. He introduced unity between predator and prey, taught the younger cubs that respect was mightier than fear, and reminded all that life's greatest race wasn't against others, but against the doubt within. Veer's legend spread far and wide. He was not remembered as the strongest tiger, but as the wisest. Not as the fastest, but as the most determined. And whenever a young animal would ask, "What does it take to win the race of life?" elders would whisper, "Run like Veer, not to defeat others, but to discover who you are."